Alright, what you see here is a Hunter low profile 2 ceiling fan. I got this 3 years ago now. Yeah, it's been 3 years, almost 4, from Kohl's Flamenco. This fan is from the 11th week of 2003. It's the last year that they made these fans, and in 2004 they were discontinued altogether. These fans were sold from the early 90s up into, so they were sold for quite some time, but you don't see them as much compared to the first generation ones or the third generation ones. I'm not sure why, but yeah. But yeah, these are childhood fans for me, especially the white one. I'm just showing it in this combination because this, as you guys know, I did put up the low profile plus in the kitchen. However, if I didn't want to put up that one, I was thinking about putting up this one in this combination right that you see right here. However, now that I'm seeing it all together, I like it, but I think the kitchen that I have there, the low profile plus, looks better in that setting. So yeah, honestly, these aren't the original blades to it because this fan came with just white blades on both sides. These are from the low profile that was just installed in my bedroom. So yeah, and I do like how this fan looks with the pickled oak blades. And also, I'm gonna be showing it with another lot kit down the road as well. I'm showing two combinations. Cause this one even, and there was actually a third option for my bedroom too. Either the Delta 2, the Panama 2, which was the second option, and this was actually the third option. That'll be with the other light kit. I'll show it later on. Well, I mean, honestly, it does look like a Harvey's Armitage, and that is because the Armitage is basically a knockoff of these. But it does look like a kitchen fan of this light, so that's why I do like how it looks. Fortunately, the light kit is a bit yellowed. It came with the Infinity that was installed in my bedroom, and also I didn't use that on it. I had the spotlight kit instead. But I think it looks nice with this light. So let me go ahead and start off to show off the light. I'm using two 60-watt LEDs inside of it. Let me shut off the light so we can see how well it lights up the room. Lights up the room pretty well, but the low profile plus up in the kitchen right now definitely gives off a lot more light. So yeah. Plus I kind of didn't want to have this one up because my mom, I feel like it's a lot easier to break than the shades that are on it right now since they're a lot more thick glass. She raised the broomstick up sometimes a bit on higher, close to the glass. She almost broke the schoolhouse globe that was on the Passport 2 one, so I felt like if I put this up, I'd be risking the shade on this and breaking. So yeah, let me start the fan off on low. I did test this fan 2 years ago at Brandon C. Johnson's place, just showing like the white blades in the switch cap. However, for down here, I'm not going to show it the switch cap, but that wasn't maybe the right type it would have had on it. It would have had the type that doesn't have the logo on the bottom, and since I don't have one, I'd rather use a switch cap that's more appropriate on it. But at the same time, there's not too many videos of the white ones on YouTube with different light kits, so I figured I'd show it with two different light kits as well. Give me some good air on low speed. But yeah, these are pretty big childhood fans for me. That's the reason why I bought this from Cole back when he was doing the fire sale in 2015. And since then, I haven't seen another 52-inch white one, so I'm really glad I did buy it back then for just $20, which that was including the shipping. Which was basically, I got the fan for free, I just had to pay shipping for it. Same thing with the brass low profile. That was in my living room. I was actually thinking about just getting this one because it was more of a childhood fan, because I'd never seen. If the original low profile was white, I would have been more inclined to getting that one, but the brass ones I've never seen as a kid. I didn't even know about brass low profiles until I saw the one that Cole had, which is the one I have now. But, this one is more of a childhood fan than a brass low profile, in all honesty. This guy saw these in the catalogs as a kid, and I saw them a few times in the Dominican Republic on display. I'm going to show it to White. Oh, it's on low. If it had a fifth weight, it would definitely look a lot more like an Armitage. I've always liked the look of the Armitage fans with this type of white gate, despite them being very horrible fans. But in a way, this is kind of like a higher quality one, I guess. Well, yeah, I'll say it's a higher quality one, but Michael and Hunter actually made good fans. Not the best quality, but they were still pretty good fans compared to what showroom fans would be. Not showroom, home center fans were. Alright, now for medium. I really do like actually how this fan looks with it now that I'm seeing it in action. Although I do think I'd like it a lot more with the spotlight. But if the ceilings, I wouldn't mind. See, if it was just me living in the apartment, I wouldn't even mind putting this in the kitchen. Because I wouldn't be risking breaking, I wouldn't be risking it getting broken if my mom didn't live here. It's just she's kind of dangerous with broomsticks. I just don't want the glass on this to break since these aren't easy to find. On the other hand, the Low Profile Plus definitely has more of a kitchen look. I'd rather save this for like a bedroom install down the road. But yeah, I remember seeing these on the special order catalogs that Home Depot had back when I was a kid. Or not a special order, like the Hunter special order catalog that Home Depot would give out for free. I remember seeing this on the bottom, 4-blade white fan. I'm like, ooh, that's pretty cool. So I've always liked generic or just like hugger fans as a kid, 4 or 5-blade ones. Mostly the 4-blade ones really caught my eye more though. That's why I've always liked the Chatham and Littleton a lot. Even though I know Littleton's a garbage now, but I still have if it's an older Littleton, I'd like the late 90s one, very early 2000s one, I have a soft spot for them. But newer ones I could care less about. But yeah, this is basically one of my biggest childhood wants. Along with another fan that I got from Aaron. That was like right next to it on the special catalog, but I have not yet revealed what that is. But it is an Air Max motor hugger, so that kind of should give it away. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and show it to light. And that could be the next one I test down here, so if I can find out where I put the blade arms for it. When it has the light on, it looks even more like a Armitage, the 52-inch one. After the shade, the shade on the Gazebo Plus is definitely a little bit smaller than this one. I was thinking that if this broke, I could use that, but at the same time, I'd rather have the original shade on it. Alright, now to move it up to high. Alright, now for high speed. Goes faster than the living room one that I had up, obviously. Of course, this is faster than the one that was in my bedroom. It was also when I tested this one at Brandon's place, I noticed that this one went a lot faster than my brass one. So I kind of started, I didn't recall it at the time, but I was like, well, it definitely goes a little bit faster. So I was wondering if it's just because I was a newer fan. I know the bearings on this one aren't as, the spin on this wasn't as long, I think, as the one in the living room. But who knows? It's been a while, but I remember this one went faster, so I was kind of considering swapping out the low profile at that point, but I was just not sure yet. I just wanted to double check it. And then when I saw Middle Pete's video, the white one that he had tested, I would notice that his definitely went a lot faster, even on the low speed. And I compared it to the one I had in my living room. Ran the video while I tested the living room one, and noticed that it went a lot faster. But not a lot, but definitely went a bit faster. So I noticed that the one in my living room had a failing cap that was starting to go out on it. So that's when I opted to swap it up for the Brass Infinity, which is now also taken down. But yeah, I honestly really do like how the fan looks. I just like it, honestly. But I kind of would have preferred this in the kitchen just because of the 4-blade. But at the same time, I'd rather have, if the living room had a 4-bladed fan, I definitely would have this up in the kitchen right now instead. I kind of do rather hold off on that and just put it like in a bedroom. Even having it in the office, I could see this in an office as well. I have so many fans that I do love to put in the office. I really don't know which I would do when I get my own place. I would really have to wait until I have an office room and really decide how I want it set up. I like to have multiple options as well. So yeah. All right. Good air mover. Basically the same as the one now it's in my bedroom. I'll show it with the light. But yeah, the reason why I figured I'd test this one is because I already had the blades from the low profile still attached to each other, to the blade arms. So I figured this would be a very quick one. Do not have to find the blades, had to find the blade arms, make sure that all the screws are all together. I already knew this one was all complete, so it was easy to find all the parts and put it together quickly for a video. Light. Spin down. I'll find a reverse switch on it after. I just don't want to accidentally hit the blade and affect a spin down on it. Yeah, I really definitely gotta get a tripod at some point. So I'm gonna be using, I'm not sure if I'll use it for, I probably won't use it for like the regular videos like this, but I'll definitely be using it for like the iMovie remakes when I do them down here. So I don't want to have to keep taking it off the camera when I'm filming a video straight through, not like if it's one that I'm editing, that's different. I have practice holding it very well, like I am now. It's moving a tiny bit, but it's not like very shaky and such. Well, yeah, just the way I see it right now is like the way I remember seeing some Hugger fans in her showrooms that back in the day that were somewhat, had like a unique way, so I figured this would kind of bring back some memories. So that's the other reason why I wanted to try it like this. Let's see what a reverse switch is. That's the pull train then. There it is. Alright. Now for reverse swirl. That's quite a decent spin down on it. I don't remember it being this long, but actually I don't even remember if I did the spin down on it when I tested it at Brandon's place. I don't think I did, but yeah. I remember back when I first got this, I wanted to try it out in my bedroom at the old apartment, but I definitely am glad I didn't because the ceiling, at the time I didn't really realize that low profile fans were more meant for like lower ceilings, but I just really want to try it out. But the ceilings in that apartment were definitely, or in that bedroom, were a lot higher, so we would have been that good of an install because I wanted to move this much air. It really works out better in the apartment that I'm living in now. Oh yeah, it's definitely one of my biggest child fans. Alright, now for high. Something I've noticed that fans will tend to hum a little bit more if they're on reverse than they are on forward. I'm not sure why that's the case. And I'm feeling a breeze from it over here, even though it's on reverse, so that's definitely impressive. Especially considering it's in a basement. I do wish I could have like drop ceiling. Just like when I do iMovie remakes, it looks a lot better. Alright. Right now to shut it off. Yeah. And that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and stay tuned for more videos to come.